welcome to another Sung Ho progress report, where I am attempting to teach myself again how to play the concertina. My goal in the long run, or the short run, medium run goal, is to accompany myself singing Lydia the Tattooed Lady by the Marx Brothers, Groucho Marx specifically, on the concertina. I have, since last week, been working on the request I got in the comments for the last episode of learning to play Ring of Fire again. I used to be able to play it, I believe, so I've been reteaching myself Ring of Fire. This required downloading the sheet music and then converting that sheet music to tablature and then relearning how to read and play tablature. I will put up the chart of what concertina tablature looks like, but effectively it's turning each row of buttons into numbers 1 through 10 and right hand and left hand. Left hand represented by the number with a dot and right hand by the number without a dot. And then you also have to signify whether you're going to be pulling or pushing. So it might be for a note like this, it would be dot 5 push, dot 5 pull. And that corresponds to a specific note that I don't know because I can't read sheet music, and I'm teaching myself to be a musician, not learning properly from a teacher with music theory and learning to read sheet music and even knowing the notes of the scale. So with that, here's my attempt at Ring of Fire, which I've spent the last 4 days teaching myself, having transposed the sheet music into tablature. Here we go. See, that's a problem with this concertina, is that the buttons get stuck, and I'll push a button in, and then when I go to pull it out, it'll often get stuck in that position and stay open when I don't want it to. So let me try that one more time. From the start. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Yes, it burns, burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. So I'm closer. I have it memorized. I just don't have the fingering as an automatic muscle memory reaction to playing the song like I do with some of these other songs. I had to reteach myself Man the Flying Trapeze and Daisy, and I did that fairly quickly. That just took a couple of checks where my brain had short-circuited on what fingering came next. So a Man the Flying Trapeze. And Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. right, so before we wrap up, one more time, we're going to give another try to Ring of Fire. And if I can get this down in the next couple of days, I'm probably going to start working on Needles and Pins by the Searchers, but most famously by the Ramones. So here we go again with Ring of Fire. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery rain, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. Oh no, that was just terrible. Well, in clean, they say. One last try, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. Apart from the notes sticking, the reed sticking, and me misfingering, one of the problems I'm having with Ring of Fire is that it's really push heavy. I'm doing a lot of pressing in and very little pulling out, and so it gets more and more compressed as I go along. And even if I pause to inhale with the machine, with the concertina, I feel like it throws off the meter a little bit. And so I'm trying to find a compromise between the meter and having enough breath within the concertina to get through the song in its entirety. So that's where we are for now. Tune back next week where we will be finishing up with Ring of Fire and getting started on, hopefully, Needles and Pins by the Ramones. Bye-bye.